You hear about people journaling all the time, and you might be wondering, what's the big deal? In this video, I hope to help you discover the power of journaling as a way to perform some self-care on your mind, body, and spirit. And if you already journal, great. I hope that this video will help enrich your experience. But if you've journaled or tried journaling and only to fail over and over again, I hope by the end of this video, I have convinced you to give it one more shot. I say this all the time, and I really mean it. You have to listen to what your mind, body, and spirit are telling you about what's good and healthy for you, and not necessarily what's working for others. The one exception I will be firm on is journaling. I feel that journaling is something everyone should do. But one size does not fit all, and it's a problem when people tell you that you have to journal a certain way, or when you tell yourself that. Instead, experiment with different styles and see which one works best for you and for your personality and for your life. There are no rules to journaling. It can involve a pen and paper, it can involve a laptop, it can involve a phone app or a voice recorder. I wanted to answer 3 questions I feel will help you understand how you could keep a journal. And if you have more questions, please leave them in the comments below. The definition most people think about is a daily personal record of one's thoughts. And while I feel that is true, I feel like journaling is a lot more than that. I feel it's anything that you use to keep a record of your actions, plans, thoughts, perspectives, creations, and more. It's anything you use to record your personal development in any area of your life. My sister-in-law is an illustrator, and one day she did a video where she sat down and looked at her old sketchbooks from elementary school, middle school, and high school. And I would propose that that was a journal, except in picture form. She was able to look at it and see who she was, how she has improved, and what caused those improvements. Do you have a FitnessPal app or another health app on your phone where you keep records of what you're eating and you're exercising? Well, that is a food exercise journal. I have a journal where I keep a record of the books I'm reading and what I learned from them and how I'm going to apply them in my life. Journaling does not have to be something you do in notebook form. A blog or a vlog is a journal, or maybe your best way of journaling is through audio. Most of us have phones with recording tools. Try that and see if that will work best for you. I've had journals where I wrote down ideas, stories, or poems that were just bouncing around in my head, keeping me awake late at night. I've had all sorts of journals in my life. There is no limit to how you can journal and what a journal can be. But you just have to figure out what is best for you. What are you going through? What would work for you at this moment? The way I've kept a journal has changed throughout the years. My first journal was when I was 8 years old, and I had a lot of change going on, and I needed a way to process those changes. And so my journal back then was filled with long-winded musings on my part, and I wrote in it several times a day. It was quite therapeutic. I don't think I would have been the happy, bubbly kid I was then if it was not for journaling, or what I called a diary back then. Before, I had a bunch of different kinds of notebooks that I stored in different places to make sure that I always had something to write on. The problem with that is that I could never go back to one specific spot or one specific idea to reflect back or to just remember something, since they were spread out through all these journals. Now I have different kind of journals, my spiritual journal, my gratitude journal, or my to-do journal, so that I know exactly where to go to find what I'm looking for. But the problem with that is that I'd have to carry all of them around wherever I went so that I would put that specific thing in that journal when it came to me, which is a pain. I'm hoping bullet journaling will work for me because it's in one notebook. So it should be easy to go back and find whatever specific information I'm looking for. And also, since it's one notebook, that will fit easily in my purse so that I can always carry it around with me. I find it helpful to write in my journal every day, but I don't necessarily always write the same thing. Most of the time, I love writing a stream of consciousness, which is just writing down anything that's going on in your mind, in your heart, anything like that. But sometimes I just want to update or create a flow chart of whatever it is that of a goal I'm trying to meet. So you can write it in any way you like. If you don't necessarily have to write every single detail of what's happening to you on a specific day, especially if that day is the same as yesterday or more or less and can seem boring, that can lead to you not wanting to write in it or finding it boring to do or just giving up. So you can write whatever you want. Journaling is about your personal development. You can write again whatever you want. Record it in whatever way is the easiest and whatever way will help you look back, reflect back, or know how you need to get from point A to point B, or whatever point you want. Finding a journal that makes you happy just looking at it is one step you can take to help you start or continue journaling. For me, I find if I don't enjoy the look of my journal, then I just don't feel inspired to write in it. Not that I'm saying that your journal has to be a work of art for you to enjoy it. It could be a composition notebook if that's what you enjoy. The whole point is that find a journal that makes you feel happy just looking at it. That is one of the first and best things I feel you can take. As far as notebooks concerned, it could be an app. Find an app that makes it easy for you to use or you enjoy the layout of. Anything you're going to use for journal, just make sure you enjoy the way it looks and how easy it is for you to just open up and write whatever you want. If you use a pen or paper, find a tool that is smooth and easy to use. If I have a pen that sucks, it can just leave me feeling frustrated and annoyed, and then I don't want to journal anymore. Find tools that makes it feel good to write in, like stylus, a pen, or a marker, or keyboards that actually feel good or are just the right angle, whatever it is that helps you write. Don't compare yourself, your notebook, or your tools to anyone else. Everyone's likes are different. My favorite way to journal is to get comfortable on a couch with a pen and paper. But my husband's favorite way is to get on in the desk with a comfortable chair and journal that way. Everyone is different. Do what feels really good for you, what feels comfortable for you as far as location or setting or anything like that. I can honestly say that my life is the way it is due to journaling, and I love my life. Journaling is one of the best self-care tools out there. You get to sit down and you get to design your life. How awesome is that? I cannot begin to tell you how many times I've figured out something because I've sat down, I've journaled, and through the process of journaling, gained clarity. Next week, I'll be starting a 6-week challenge, and I'm really excited to share how I've used journaling in those areas in my life. And I hope they will help you gain ideas on how you can journal or how you can use journaling in those areas of your life. But remember to approach it in a way that works best for you, and you will know they're working for you because you will see improvements in your life. You will see and feel the difference. Thank you so much for being here today. I am so excited for next week's challenge, and I'm so excited that you were able to spend some time to watch this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.